What's up, guys? I'm Chloe.
And I'm Monica.
And today we're making honey glazed miso cod, while also talking about the effects of plastic on our health. When you walk into a store, you might notice a lot of products have a warning on it for BPA. This is because that plastic contains bisphenol A, or an endocrine disruptor. Our endocrine system is a system in our bodies that relies on hormones to regulate all kinds of functions, including growth, reproduction, and metabolism. Endocrine disruptors are chemicals that mimic hormones but don't send the right messages, so consuming too much BPA can lead to things like infertility and even heart disease.
We're going to start by arranging our fish on our tray.
Fun fact of the day, study shows that women who have higher levels of BPA actually have fewer eggs for reproduction. This is because as an endocrine disruptor, BPA interrupts the transport, production, and elimination of natural hormones within your body. Okay guys, here's the tea. BPA is found in things from tea bags, dental sealant, detergent, plastic bags, plastic water bottle, plastic wrap. Basically, we're all kind of screwed. Another fun fact for you. We don't only consume BPA through our plastics, but we also consume it through our food, including fish. There are 8 million tons of plastic in the ocean, so it's only natural that some of that is going to end up in our oceanic wildlife. Alright guys, after a fish consumes plastic, the BPA from that plastic enters the fish's bloodstream. Unfortunately, this means when we eat fish, the BPA from that plastic in that fish goes into our bloodstream, which is no bueno. Research published by Lisbeth van Kalvenbergen shows that consumer-grade mussels can contain up to 90 pieces of microplastic. One experiment published by the National Library of Medicine had people eat fresh soup for 5 days and canned soup for 5 days after that. After the experiment, data showed that BPA levels had risen by 1,221% in urine samples after the canned soup had been consumed. This is most likely because the soup was sitting in plastic, which increased the BPA that was ingested when the soup was eaten. In California and 14 other states, laws have been passed that companies need to at least warn consumers if a product contains BPA. Unfortunately, the FDA's stance on BPA is that the current levels of BPA have no effect on human health. Now, you might be asking yourself, what can I do to avoid BPA? Avoid BPA by eating fresh products and avoid foods wrapped in plastic. Also avoid using plastic to wrap your leftovers. Instead, try using glass containers or cloth to cover up your food. When you do have food in plastic containers, make sure to take it out as soon as possible so it does not continue to sit in the plastic. Also, never ever microwave food in plastic because the heat causes the plastic to break down and be absorbed into your food. One last thing you can do is lobby your government for safer plastic regulations. Let your representatives know that you care about your environment and let your voice be heard.
There she goes. She's taking it out. She's very determined. Oh, boys. It's looking good.
So now we have our delicious fish dish and we know more about the risks that come with it. BPA continues to be a huge problem for us in our health today, so try to make decisions that will put you at less risk for BPA. Alright guys, bon appetit and thank you so much for watching.